What's up guys, McKinley362 here, back at you with another hacking tutorial. Now today I'm going to teach you how you can basically take any Pokemon texture and edit them. Now in order to do this, you are going to need your game's ROM file. So you're going to need your extracted EXEFS and your extracted ROMFS, which you can use getting. This is for custom firmware users only, so I just want to go ahead and get that out the bat. If you don't have custom firmware, then you really can't do this. I don't know if there's a way to do it without custom firmware, because Hans doesn't work anymore as far as I'm concerned. But I'm going to show you guys how you can do this. Now, what you are going to need is, let me back out. This guy doesn't belong. You're going to need this custom texture tutorial, and then you're going to need this Ultra Moon ROM. And now this custom texture tutorial, this this folder was made by a YouTuber. His name is Zangoose, and I will leave a link down to his channel down below. So here is his channel, Zangoose95. So go check him out, because he does have a tutorial, but it's a little bit outdated. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do an updated tutorial, because his tutorial is outdated, and I just want to make an updated one for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to pick the Pokemon you want. Now I'm going to give you a link to this site down below. It's going to take you to the Pokemon. It's going to take you to a list of Pokemon and tell you what their file numbers are. But in order for us to do that, we're going to have to decrypt the GARC file. So here's how we do it. So make sure, step one, make sure you have your Ultra ROM. I mean your Pokemon ROM, your game ROM. You're going to go to ROM, extracting ROMFS. You're going to go here. You're going to go to A09 4. Now here's 4 right here. So here's what you want to do. You want to highlight that 4. Make sure it's check mark, or you just highlight it anyway. Now we're going to go back over here. We're going to open this up, and then you want to go to PK3DS. Now you want to go ahead and click on it and open up PK3DS. Now once PK3DS is open, you want to go back to that 4 file, and then you want to open PK3DS, and you want to go to Tools, Miscellaneous Tools, and you want to go to Unpack plus BCLIM. So we're going to go ahead and click that. Now what it's going to do is it's going to unpack this file for us, so we can get to the Pokemon individual file. So you want to hold this and click it and hold it. Then you want to hold control on your keyboard at the same time, and you just want to drag and drop it in here. So now it is going to make a folder called 4_G. And now what we're going to have to do is we're just going to have to wait, and I'll be right back when it finishes. It's going to take a little bit of time to get all the files out of it, but it is going to take a while. But don't worry, we're just going to have to wait. So I'm just going to skip this video until we get there. So see you guys there. So it'll tell you when the unpack was successful. So unpack successful, 10,549 files unpacked from the GARC. So that is good. So now we are done with that. Now don't close PK3DS, just leave it open. Now we're going to go ahead and go into this folder directory that you just created, and all these bin files are data for every single Pokemon in the game. Now as we all know, there are well over 800 Pokemon, but this is like their textures, move animations, and stuff like that. So here's what we're going to want to do. Obviously it'll take you a long time to find the file that you're looking for your Pokemon, which is why there is this GBA temp thread that tells you the Pokemon file that you're looking for. Let's just go ahead and show Gen 7. So say I want to edit Nagano. First you're gonna have to look at this. Pokemon, they have like their own string of files like this. So for the Nagano, file 1 equals model, file 2 texture, file 3 shiny textures. So we're just gonna be editing the texture. So we're gonna be editing these right here, the texture. You can edit the shiny texture also. I'm gonna show you how. So here's what we go down. We go down and look at Nagano. Obviously you see it shows Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, 4, 5. There's not no Gen 6 yet, because nobody found the Gen 6 Pokemon yet, or nobody has compiled it. But here's Nagano. So Nagano, its file name is 10504. So we're just going to go ahead and copy that. But that is the first file, as we look at right here. So that is going to be Nagano's model. What we're looking for is the texture. So if we go down here, 5054, we're going to go change it to 100505. So 100505, because that is the second file. So the file 2 would be the texture. So now this is how we're going to find it. I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to paste it. It's gonna look for it. Now there we go. That is Naganador's model. Now we're gonna go up one to find his texture. Now here's what we're gonna have to do now. We're gonna have to go into here, this folder that I'm gonna link down below, and then you're gonna go to Ohana 3DS, and you want to open up Ohana 3DS Rebirth. So let's just go ahead and get that open. Now here we go. We got Ohana 3DS Rebirth open. So now here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go back to the file that you look for your Pokemon. In my case being Naganador. I know it's a bit confusing at first, but stick with me. You're gonna drag it and drop it in here. Drag and drop. So now it's loading up, and now if we go down here and look at textures, yep, here it is. This is indeed Naganador. Here it is, right here. We can see it. This is indeed Naganador. So this is Naganador's texture right here. This is his texture, like his textures. So now what you're gonna want to do is you want to click export, and you want to export the files. I already have my own folder, so you can click this browse right here, but I have my own folder right here. I'm gonna show it to you. It's an empty folder right now called custom Pokemon textures, so you can go ahead and make that folder right now. It's called custom Pokemon textures. So we're just gonna export it to there. You click OK, and then let me close Ohana 3DS. We go in here, and look, here they are. They're right here, free for us to edit. Now there's a bit more prep work we gotta do. So now what we do is, let me see, we go back to PK3DS. When we go back to this file right here, then we go back to PK3DS. Now we do have it like this. Now we're gonna go to tools, go to PK3DS, make sure you have that bin file of the Pokemon's textures. We're gonna go miscellaneous tools. We're gonna go to decompress LZ11 because we have to uncompress it. So now we're not looking for this, we're looking for this. So that's not the one I'm looking for. So let me go ahead and 10505, yep. Alright, open. It's gonna say detected compressed file, do what? You wanna click A, yes, to decompress it. File decompressed. Alright, so we'll decompress the file. Let's click this. And now here you see we have two. So we have the original one, we have the decompressed one. So go ahead and delete the original one. So we're gonna delete the original one. Wait for it to delete. Alright, so now we get it like this. Sorry for that little cut there, I had to take a phone call. And now what you want to do is, we already got it decompressed. So now it's decompressed. You want to load it into Ohana again. So just simple drag and drop. And the reason we do this is because probably like McKinley, we're gonna do it like this. Texture still the same. We do it like this so that way we can replace them once we get finished editing the pictures. That's why we do it like that. So now that we have it decompressed like this, what we're gonna have to do now is go into our picture editor. So let's just go ahead and go back to the pictures. So here's the custom Pokemon custom Pokemon textures. And now I'm just gonna right click on this one because I want to start it. This is his body. As you can see, it says body on the file. We're gonna click open with. Here it is, open with. I'm gonna go paint.net. I use paint.net. It's like free, you know, easy to use, simple to use, free. If it's free, it's for me, you know, stuff like that. So we're just gonna wait for my paint.net to load, and here is paint.net. Let it generate the file, and holy mackerel! Now, when you come in here, obviously the Pokemon, it's not just gonna be like some simple picture for you to lay out. I don't know what format they do it in, but it's always gonna be looking. It's gonna be complicated looking, like stuff like this. So let's see, what do I want? Obviously, I want a black. I want a black. Yeah, I want a black. I want a black Naganador, a black and gray Naganador. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go up to here. I set the tolerance low on mine because if you set the tolerance high, you do this. Look, the whole thing goes black. So I'm gonna set my tolerance low. I like setting my tolerance low. The lower your tolerance, then the more controlled your splashes will be. Like boom, like that. And no, I want it to be a purple. So we click boom like this, bam. Wait, let me go back, make sure it's doing it right. Boom like this. Wait, let me go back again. I want to make sure. Sorry, I want to make sure that I'm doing this right. So boom, boom, boom. Wait, boom. And what color? Negative. What are we doing? We're doing this. So we're gonna get all these parts right here. Now, as for these dark yellow spots, these dark purple spots, I want these to be a sort of gray color. So let me go down here and select gray. Bam. There we go. Selecting gray for the purple, obviously. There we go. And there's another purple right there. And there's some more purple down here. Now, it is going to look a bit messy, so don't be scared. Don't be scared. Like I was during my first time. Alright. Let's see what we're going to do about these. Now, these, I'm guessing I can make these a little bright color. So let's see. I want to make it a... What color could I make it? Yellow? I guess I can make it yellow. And then we click right here. That's the best part about this. You can edit pixel by pixel. Now, I'm not recommending for you to edit pixel by pixel. You don't have to. You can rush it. I'm just saying if you rush it, it won't look as nice. Because I rushed the Gengar earlier today. I'll show you what the Gengar looks like. Alright, so we're just going to do it like this, gently. Gently. Zoom out. That looks pretty. You know what? Screw it. I'm not doing it like this. Screw it. We can leave those purple dashes. Alrighty. Oh my god, there's purple down there too. What the heck? Alright, there you go. So now here's what we're going to do. You're going to go File, Save As. Now it's automatically going to put it in the directory that I made. And now what you want to do is replace the file. So to do that, you want to click on the title and we're going to click dot. And it's going to want me to replace this. So I'm going to click this. And obviously it's going to say that file already exists. Do you want to replace it? Yes, we do want to replace it. So now we're going to save it as 24-bit. You can do it as 32. I've never tried 32-bit. I just do it as 24-bit. But that's just me. Alrighty, now we're going to go to File, Open. Now we're going to edit the eyes. So here's the eyes. Obviously we want a dark Naganadel, a black Naganadel. Alright, so how am I going to do this? So how am I going to do this? There's still some purple. Let's see, color picker. We're going to go to color picker. Color picker. I'm going to pick this color. We go ahead and dump it. Boom, splash. Splash. Yeah, I guess we can leave that little strip right there. Alright. Now what we want to do is, I'm pretty sure it was the dark purple that we made like that, right? So we're just going to use the paint bucket and splash it all over here of Naganadel. Alright, now what do I want his pink, the pinkish part of him to be? Decisions. I guess I can make that. We can make it up. I see what the problem is. Alright. Make sure you deselect with the paint bucket. Alright, so I guess we can make this a simple, let me see, simple. I'm sorry if I'm taking too long. I just want to take my time with him. I guess we can get some, no, light blue. No, his eyes are light blue. I guess we can make it a simple, blue, dark blue like this, yeah. Yeah. So now we just dump it like this. Make sure you want to fill in as much as possible. There are going to be a little bit of splotches here and there, but if you don't care about those splotches, I think these mix in perfectly with it, but that's just me. But then, i.e., we have this paint bucket. We have this paintbrush. Go ahead and change the width of it. we can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do this. Get reviews. Go ahead and do this. And go ahead and do this. Alrighty. So now we're gonna go to File, Save As once again, and we're gonna replace it. The current file in that directory. Replace it. Yes. Save it as 24-bit. Saving. Alright, and as you can see right here, our Naganetto is different now. Oh my god, what creation have I made? Alright. So now what you're going to want to do is you want to go back into Ohana 3DS, and since you loaded the decrypted, if you didn't load the decrypted, I'll show you how you do it again. You just go right here and you look. Oh wait, hold on. I don't know how many times I did this. I just kept getting interrupted. Sorry. But now you can see this is the regular texture. So now we're gonna put our texture in. So we're gonna go to Tools, BCH Texture Replacer. We're gonna go to File, Open. And now what you want to do is you want to navigate your way to. All right. So now what you want to do is you want to find the decrypted file that we were just messing with. And it's not popping up nothing right now, so whenever you do search for it, make sure you click, instead of all supported files, click all. And then bam, there it is. So we look for it, and as you can see, it's still his regular files. Now we had to decrypt it so we could get to this part right here. If it's compressed, I mean not decrypted, but we had to decompress it. If it's compressed, you won't be able to get to this part right here. That's why we had to decompress it. So now we're gonna go to Replace All, and now it's gonna open up this mini navigation right here, and we're gonna go to Custom Pokemon Textures, or basically navigate to the folder you had where you had these in the beginning. Well, not in the beginning, but where you put these at in a folder. Make sure you put them in a folder, because now we navigated to them, and we're gonna click that. And now as you can see here, it put my textures over them. So as you can look at that and look at that. So we're gonna go to File, we're gonna go to Save, and it's done. It is saved. So now we can close this. Well, actually, let me open up Ohana again. And now I'm gonna show you that it worked. So look, here we have the decompressed. Here we go ahead and load it in. We go to Textures, and as you can see, Naganetto now has my textures. So now that we've done that, all that we have to do now is go to PK3DS, we go to Tools, Miscellaneous Tools, we go to Decompress, and we gotta compress it again. So all we have to do now is compress it. So here it is, we select it, we click Open, and then this time you want to click No for compress. And then we're just gonna have to wait a little bit. It will give you a notification when it's done compressing, depending on your computer speed. But now all we gotta do is just wait for it to compress. So I'll see you guys later when it compresses. So now it says file compressed. So here it is. Now we can go ahead, and you can still need PK3DS again. Now here it's gonna give you a .lz file. So go ahead and take the .bin and delete it. Don't worry, still going to work. And then you want to click refresh this. Now you want to click this and you want to rename it. So here's where we're going to rename it to. We're going to name this to .bin. It is going to give you a warning about renaming a file extension, but that's okay. And there we go. So now let's go here. As you can see, we can drag and drop into Ohana. And as you can see, go to Textures, and as you can see, it is still indeed working. So all we did was we had to take the original bin file, we had to decompress it, and then we had to extract its contents, edit them, replace them, and then compress it again back to its original format. So here we go. Now the game will be able to read this. So what you want to go here is go ahead and click X on that. You want to go back to your 9 folder for your ROM. Make sure you do have a ROM. Now here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go to. Wait, let me go ahead and close out of these. Let me go ahead and close out paint.net. Save. There we go. Closed out paint.net. Now you want to go to PK3DS. Let me go ahead and close Ohana also. Now you want to go to PK3DS. Let me close out this here now. So sorry guys. You're gonna go ahead and close out of these. So now Make sure you go to PK3DS, go to tools, miscellaneous tools, decompress, unpack. Go to unpack BCLIM. And now what you're going to do is you're going to want to drag this and it's going to pack it back. So remember the 4 that we unpacked at the beginning? Now we're going to have to repack it. So it's kind of like a shipping package. We unpacked it, open the contents, fiddle with them, and now we're shipping it back. So now you want to go to folder repack and you want to drag it into this middle box right here. So and then when you drag it in there, it's going to say format selection, yes, Sun, Moon, version 6. Now we are doing this on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. It's going to work. So just go ahead and click yes, and then look how fast. So now it is going extremely fast. Now, since my laptop is a little bit slow, it's going to take a while for me to do this. But I will see you guys whenever the packing is done. I'll be back with you guys. You're going to take this for the original one. PK3DS to stop right now. I don't care about that. You're going to take this for the original one, and we're going to delete it. Yep. And then you're going to look at this 4. You're going to rename it to 4. So just go ahead and back all the way up to right here. Click enter. Click yes. Bam, it's deleted. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to copy. We're going to copy this 4. And now, what you want to do is put in your SD card. Alright. I'm loading my SD card in. Alright, so once your SD card is loaded up, you're going to go to Luma. You're going to go to Titles. And then you want to type in your title ID. Now, if you don't know what your title ID is, I have a little list right here. You can go ahead and pause the video, and you want to make a folder corresponding to your game. So you can pause the video right now. And as you can see, my Pokemon Ultra Moon is right here. That's my title ID. So once you make that folder, you want to navigate inside that folder, and you want to make another folder called ROMFS. Now, it is case sensitive, so make sure it's ROMFS all lowercase. Then you want to make another folder in there called A. Then another folder inside A called 0. Then another folder is called inside 0 called 9. And then we're basically recreating the ROM, and here's 4. So I'm going to delete my existing one. And then I'm going to paste my new one. So now it is about 1.24 gigabytes, so we're just going to wait for that. Alright, now as you can see, here's the Naganadel. We have edited it. Let's just go ahead and look at it. Summary. Oh wait, oops, you guys can't see the bottom screen. Oh, my bad. So yeah, we have fully edited the Naganadel here. Wait a minute, let me pull it up in the Pokédex real quick for you guys. We're gonna go to Lola Pokédex. We're gonna click Y, name, ABC, UG, in, confirm. Alright, appearance and cry. Alright, so here it is. Here's the Naganadel. We have edited, as you can see. So it took the PNG of .bin that we edited, and it has applied them to this Naganadel right here. So as you can see right here, it still works. This is really its stats stay the same. It's really just a sprite edit to edit its 3D model. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been McKinley362 signing out. See you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Hope you guys have a good one. Happy New Year. So yeah, see you guys later. If you liked the video, if you found this tutorial helpful, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.